Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to another World of Tanks replay, and to go with the controversial theme we've had for the last few replays, we have a beloved Steely Wheelie Automobiley. It is an EBR. It is the Tier 8 Premium EBR 75 FL10. And it is driven by someone we should all know by now. It is, well, you can't see it there. It is Mr. Yorkshire Buzzard. Now, a man like Yorkie, as we know, is a very good player. And today we are going to see just what he can do in a tank, well, in a car that some people consider to be very OP. It's not the EBR 105, which people also very much complain about, more than anything else. In terms of the wheelie line, that is. It's normally the 105 and then this thing that people moan about the most. I never see too much, well, I guess it's just wheelie cars in general when people complain. But specifically, it's the 105 and this one. You got spotted there, which is interesting. There's a Hawk 30 and a WZ that are counterparts to him on the enemy team. It could be that he did blind fire one of them in that bush there. It is possible. It's not the WZ, because the WZ has been spotted in the magical forest way over there. Yorkie is taking a few more blinders just in case, and he does get spotted again. So it could be that he is in fact blind firing the Hawk 30 here. He pokes out again, spots the defender, puts another two in. One of them hit the dirt, I believe, and one of them flew through. One of the TDs in the background, because he's got a little bit of a firing line. He didn't get spotted when he shot the bush just then, and he didn't get spotted whilst he was shooting that bush either, so that must mean that whatever was spotting him, most likely the Hawk, did in fact get unspotted. No, the Hawk hasn't been hit, and Yorkie is switched to the HE, gets hit for 268 by the Hawk for the first shot. Hawk misses there, and Yorkie auto-aims and is just driving, well, quite literally circles around this Hawk. The Hawk, aiming over the back of his tank, doesn't have very good gun depression there, and with the HE, the Hawk is now dead. So that is 1150 damage, just like that, and he only took one shot, and now he is going to get the hell out of dodge. A little bit of style points there. Isn't going to repair the wheel because he just wants to calm himself down a little bit and you know, get unspotted, plan his next approach and plan of attack. We see the Somua is over on the border there. Not much of a shot. It was just the cupola, but you know, Yorkie hits those. Yeah, pretty mental shooting right there. Unlucky with that shell. Thought the AP AMX was going to carry on reversing, but didn't. But does manage to get the second shell in there. I mean, you can see he's got good use of the X key for when he's in mobility mode or speed mode. It's like with Crocs. You know, you're in speed mode when you put the bit of the tab at the back down, instead of having it at the front, which is handling mode. I just compared an EBR to Crocs. What is my life? Anyway, Yorkie is lining up a pass on the Somua, I believe, if not just a spot. No, not just a spot. He is lining up a pass to kill. The Somua puts one into the wheels and receives two. Oi! The SU got a bit of a naughty ram in there. Yorkie managed to do 83 to the SU. SU misses completely, and Yorkie does a nice little bit of weaving to go and kill the Somua. he's doing very nicely. He's at 2.3k, 500 assist, and he's literally doing what EBRs do. He is driving through and causing absolute chaos. He does get hit by the SU for 480 there, so he's on 47 HP right now, and he picks up the kill on the SU. Now he has to be a bit more careful, a bit more clinical, if you will, in the way that he is going to play this. He can't just do the crazy wheelie boy thing of just going ham and pressing W and going, that'll be alright. As we can see, the AP AMX has decided to come back. Yorkie goes for the auto aim, puts one in, doesn't quite manage to get the second. He's just shy of 3k at the minute. And his team isn't too willing to push forward, shall we say. He has a T-44 behind him here, an ISU further back, a VK there, and even further back still is a Renegade and APMX, and an SU-130 PM, at least paying attention to this flank. And Yorkie, he's driving around. I think he's just trying to plan his next route of what exactly it is he wants to do and where best he can either get damage or help the team. And sticking around here is probably not the best for the team. He did get spotted, by the way, which was probably the APAMX up in C1, which somebody pinged. The Carnarvon gets spotted crossing through the middle. Yorkie decides he wants a piece of that action. No, the Carnarvon has stopped, so he cannot get a slice of the big juicy cake that is the Carnarvon's 1600 HP. And the APAMX gets spotted, but he is dipped behind the hill. Yorkie just giving the friendly Borsig a little bit of a nudge, you know, just a friendly little bump to say, "Come on, bro, we got this." Little fist bump, you know what I mean? Like when you're at the gym and you're ready to go for a PB, fist bump your mate, and then you're into it. I don't know what I'm talking about, if I'm honest, but you know, you should all really know this by now that. I just kind of talk and don't stop until the replay's finished. I waffle a lot, you know. Yorkie gets spotted again. Spots a Scorpion G, decides he is going to go over. And the Scorpion gets hit by someone else. I believe that was most likely the Renegade. Doing 370 and now 360. And the Scorpion was just trying to run away, but had no hope, really. Yorkie manages to jump a shot there. I believe that was from the Carnarvon, if not the KV-4. And now he has switched his attention to an enemy Progetto. He kills the ally Progetto. Yorkie went for the tactical reload there. He didn't want to put just the one in, so he goes for the two. But. And he is going to circle around this Progetto. Sees what the Progetto is doing. Took off the X mode. He went into handling mode there. And beautifully played. Being able to do that is a bit of a skill in itself. Being able to jump in and out of the speed mode as and when you need it to be able to juke people. It's a major key for doing well in the wheelies. Got a glimpse of the Carnarvon there, but I think it was just his turret, so it's probably not worth wasting too much time there. That, however, is slightly better. Getting shots into the hull. He is going to move forwards to see if he can spot through the bushes. Isn't quite able to see him. He's got APCR. That'll be tough to go through the KV-4 there. Probably prefer the heat. Puts a lovely shell into the lower plate there. Although if the KV-4 is going to show the side of his turret a little bit like that, then APCR will of course be more than enough. The APCR pen, he has loaded heat now. He was ready for the KV-4, but now he can just go straight through the Carnarvon's hull like a hot knife through butter. He's at 4.2k damage. He's done 1.2k assist. The ISU just blatted that Carnarvon like nobody's business. I was going to mention the pen briefly. The APCR is 180, which isn't fantastic, and the heat is 220, which is of course quite nice actually, especially if you think that if you get them around the sides of tanks and things, then that is very nice. The Progetto is actually behind Yorkie there. Can he snap? Unfortunately not. But there we go. 4 kills, 4.4k damage, and 1.2k assist. I mean, it's funny in that, to me, no disrespect to Yorkie, no disrespect at all in the way that I'm going to say this, it didn't seem like that was too intense or too skill heavy, if you get what I mean. Like, it didn't seem like it was a crazy, crazy game. Because there are times when he makes it look so easy. And he was, you know, if you think about it, it was actually quite skill heavy. Good map knowledge. Good map awareness to look at where he was going to go, seeing which bits of the map he needed to go to help the team or to do damage, like I mentioned. And knowing when to go in, when to hold back a little bit, or when to drop back and wait around and then pick your moment to go. And the driving in itself as well, also a skill, as I mentioned. And yeah, he really did pull quite a few tricks out of the hat for this. So whilst it looked easy, that's because he made it look very easy, when it's not necessarily as easy as that. But yes, there we go. Very well played, Yorkie. Thank you for the replay as well, bro. Yeah, I hope you have all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.